I guess it just seems like you guys came out with a fast start and you're generating a lot, but they were blocking. Kind of just how did you see the game play out up until you're able to come back and get the dub?
Yeah, I thought we had a really strong start. I think we kept pushing. Obviously, I think they got the lead in the second period, and I thought in the third period we kept working, and we were rewarded. And yeah, we're pretty good in the shootout too. So that's fun.
So what did you see on your goal in particular, coming down the wall and being able to get in?
I seen that I could beat their third guy up the ice, so I thought I could jump, and just took a shot, and it was a good rebound, and it came right back to me. So I was lucky for that, and I just slid it home.
So what about the way Igor played tonight?
Yeah, he was unbelievable. He's been like that all year for us, and yeah, it's a huge game for the organization, and he came to play, and we wouldn't be able to do it without him. So he was amazing.
Did that game have a playoff feel to it, and how does it feel to be playing that kind of game?
Yeah, definitely. Every time we play them, it always feels a bit more intense, but especially now where there's still points to be had and position that can happen. So yeah, it was a really emotional game. It was really intense, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. You like having those going into it.
This is the third time in 6 games you trailed going into the third period but pulled it out. What enables you to come back when usually teams don't?
Yeah, I think we kind of just stick to our game. We make sure we have a good forecheck, and we have a lot of guys that are able to take pucks and take them to the net quick. So I think, yeah, just that continuing to push attitude. Obviously, really great goaltending in the third. And, yeah, just trying to get bodies and pucks to the net.
I guess it doesn't hurt to have Panarin out there either.
Yes, it does not. He's a pretty special player.
Thanks, Braden.
Did you see on your shootout winner?
I saw a low blocker open, I guess. I don't know. Kind of had a thought in mind going into it. And whenever I saw it was there, I just took the shot.
Was low blocker your thought going in, or did you adjust?
There's a few, and like I mean, whenever I was just trying to drag him across, see what he opened up, basically.
Yeah, gotcha. The Artemi obviously scores that big goal. Just what about him? Obviously, we've asked you a ton about him this year, but being able to come up in a big moment like that again this year.
Yeah, I mean, guys need to step up in those moments, and he's a guy that we look to most of the time. So he came through again, and I don't think anybody's surprised.
Are you someone that, like, did you know obviously you know you're in a race for the division, but it was pretty important because of the tiebreaker to get 2 points and not just one today. Were you kind of well aware of that going into overtime?
I think we're all aware of the situation, how tight the race is, and Carolina's are on their butts. So, I mean, it's not like we're ever not trying to get the 2 points, but yeah, we're definitely aware of the situation.
3 times in the last 6 games you've trailed going into the third period, but you pulled out the victories. What enables the team to do that? Usually teams don't come back like that.
I think it's just a resilience in here. We have a lot of confidence in our group that we can come back. So when you have the confidence, you play with confidence, and when you play with confidence, you play your best version of yourselves. And I think that's been a big part of why we're coming back in games. I mean, I'd like to not be trailing in most games, but it's good to have that ability.
Take us through the shootout goal and then your feeling once it went in.
Yeah, I just tried to drag him across, see what he opened up, and low block seemed open. And that's all I got.
That's right.
What can you say about Igor and the kind of game that he had today and what he's done for the whole season?
Yeah, he's a big game player, and when we need him most, it seems like he's always stepping up and making the big saves to keep us in games, and he did a lot of that tonight.
I wonder what the feeling was for you guys when you just see the puck go in for a 5-on-5 goal with a tying goal there. Like, it's been a while that you scored a 5-on-5 goal, but just to know that you could get at least one out of this game, and then potentially two. What is it, a relief almost, or like what's that feeling when you see an air shot going?
I mean, yeah, down 2-1, I think it's definitely a relief.
Yeah.
But I think I heard Brad say, I don't think anybody's thinking, 5-on-5, we need to score. Like if we win 4-0 and they're all power play goals or 2 shorthanded goals, I don't think anybody cares one way or another. We need to score goals to win games, and however they come, that's how they're going to come. And I feel like a lot of times the flow of the game is different, and you get a lot of penalty kills. Some games you go up with 3 power play goals and you're more shut down the rest of the game, and you don't score 5-on-5. But it's just the flow of the game. I think we're all just trying to win games however we can.
PK today, What was working?
Everything was working. I felt like it was just really good pressure, really good support for each other. I thought we did a really good job of ragging pucks back whenever we had possession on their power play, which kills a lot of time. So that was big.